name is Anne Wolf. I'm living for 12 years now in Switzerland, actually from the origin. From Germany. I passed some years in different countries and different industries. And for now, a little bit more than 9 years, I'm working with Swiss Post. And I'm responsible for the sustainable issues. So I'm, in international terms, the CSO of Swiss Post.
Wonderful. So I would really like to know, in which generation do you belong to, and in which country were you born?
Okay. No, I start the other way around, because I have 2 teens at home. So I'm mother of 2 children, aged 13 and 15. So I'm quite in good contact with the very young generation. And I'm not a fan to put people in
In buckets or
in buckets, yeah. Because I think the very important point is the mindset.
Yes.
And with this, we are coming to sustainability. I think the mindset is very important, and that does not depend on the age, yes, or the origin of a country or nationality.
Can you tell us a bit about what you like to do when you're not working?
The point is, in the last 1.5 years, when you're talking about work, I was working more or less always. Not at the weekends. I really like to be with my family. I like to be in the garden, to do some garden work, to be really on the ground, be with the hands in the earth, with the plants. I really love watching the growth and the growing of the plants in the garden. And I really love to do trips around Switzerland and also Switzerland, but the last time it was a bit less of this because of the pandemic.
So do you have any personal heroes? It doesn't have to be somebody that you know, but more about, or it can be somebody that you know as well, but more about the values that they embody and who you would look up to.
I was thinking about my husband, but I think it's my my mother-in-law, because she's just a human. She's really human, and she's really very heartful, yeah. And she's very helpful, and she is she does everything for others, that they feel good and they have everything. And I'm really impressed of this behavior, and I think it's getting less and less to have people like this. I'm impressed of her. She's my hero.
Sounds really lovely. All right, so now we can go into some more questions about your role as a Chief Sustainability Officer. Firstly, I want to understand, how did you actually become the Chief Sustainability Officer at Swiss Post?
It's some time ago, I would say 20 years, that I got to know the issue of sustainability. And I found it at first, second, very interesting. And I think that's because of the 3 different pillars and because of the wide, holistic view of sustainability. And it was during my studies of geography. Geography is also an issue which is very wide. It has social issues, physical issues, and then it was like a seed that was planted, and I was really, I think I was following a line, and now I can say it's like, with the view back, it's like a red line of sustainability in my life. And from then on, I was always looking for jobs or activities in my professional life which were connected or were part of sustainability or responsibility for environmental and social issues. Yeah, then there was a way with different jobs I was in, and when we came to Switzerland, I had already a job in Munich before, with the Munich Re. To establish a foundation, company foundation for the Munich Re, and this was really direct connected with sustainability. And then it was clear for me at the following future I would stick with this issue. And then in Switzerland, first I was in the university, tried to come up with a PhD, yes. Right? Mm-hmm. And but then I decided, no, I have to go in the practice. I want to go with a big company, and applied to Swiss Post and also to other companies, and had the possibility and the choice of 3 different companies to work for sustainability. And then I decided for Swiss Post. Okay. And I was really happy. It was the first time to have a team and to really establish there the sustainability department, the sustainability direction, the strategy, the targets for such a big company.
Why did you choose to work in the field of sustainability?
To work in the field of sustainability was for me very interesting because of this complexity and the wide range of issues and the possibilities to have deep dives in absolutely different themes, aspects. That was very interesting, like a colorful picture.
What are the most promising seeds that you've planted in your organization that will create a positive change in the future?
I think that's really very easy because we have best practice climate target, and that was really, really hard to get. And as Swiss Post, as the biggest logistics provider within Switzerland, it's super. It's really, I think that's the most important point. And there are a lot of others, for example, that I think I got the chance to make clear that sustainability has the different pillars. But now, with the climate use, and also with the regulation, and also with the big customers like Zalando, which are really looking at science-based target initiative settings. Everybody and a lot of companies are very focused right now on the climate theme, but to have the holistic view, especially as a Swiss Post infrastructure company, is very important.
Yes.
But it's clear it's a climate target.
With that, maybe we will go on to some of the
fun part.
Yes. So here we have some objects. Here we would ask you to pick one or two of the items and use this as an inspiration to speak about sustainability, or about how this is maybe about how you perform your role every day, and your role as a CSO, and how does this relate to that?
I would like to go with the games we have here, and I would say these two. I love this dice, because you always have, when you go into the company, you have always to use the dice. I do it again because then it's easier to see. And the dice are there, they are set, and you come into the company and you have to check how is the situation. How does it look like? Okay, we have a lot of 3s here, so that's interesting. but maybe the 1 is the most important issue, or maybe the 4 is the most important person, and maybe sometimes it change a little bit again. So I think that's a very good picture to really have a close look at the setting in the company and also at the people there working and how the company interacts within and also in the network. But the most thrilling thing, I think, are the cards, because as a CSO you have the cards on your hand and then you have to see the situation and then you have to check, do I play the king now?
Yes.
Or do I need maybe more charming lady?
Yes.
Or still I have the S in the, what is it here?
Up the sleeve.
At the sleeve.
Yeah.
And the Joker is the best. So
Yes.
I love the cards. I recognize them because these are very important. The boy, what is the Bauer?
king.
No, the farmer. What is it? The card. The jack.
The jack is
Yeah, the
not
jack
here.
is very important also. But then to interact, to analyze and to decide which card is the best to play, in which situation, at what time, for what person. I think that's the job as a CSO. And you always should keep one of the Joker or the S in the sleeve.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
This
yes. I love this.
Okay. So the next one, greenwashing.
Yes, greenwashing. Okay. In the last years, I was talking sometimes about greenwashing. Not in the beginning of my work at Swiss Post, but right now, because the climate targets are getting or becoming so ambitious that managers are interested to get to know how it's the most easiest way and the less costly way to come up with these ambitious targets.
Yes.
So in the last years, again, I had to talk about greenwashing and to do the sensibilization within the management. That is not the solution. That we really have to reduce the carbon, and to reduce the carbon is costly, and you really have to change your processes,
Yes.
and you have to change a lot of things to reduce carbon.
Yeah.
You can't go with greenwashing.
Yeah. So
Especially with the new SBTI, you have to reduce and to remove the carbon actively out of the atmosphere. You can't do this.
Okay, so the aim of the game is that you pick one or the other,
Yes.
or skip, or both, or none.
Okay.
Okay, so hotel or camping?
Both.
Greta Thunberg or Paul Polman?
Both. That's easy.
Passion or power?
Power.
Leader or follower?
Leader.
Education or experience?
Experience.
Speed or accuracy?
Speed.
Spontaneous or planner?
Spontaneous.
Optimistic or realistic?
Optimistic.
Pause time now to solve our challenges, or go back in time to prevent them from ever happening?
The first.
Painful truth or comforting lie?
Painful truth.
Fearless or courageous?
Courageous.
A-post or B-post?
Both. As Swiss, I can't say just A or B. It's
Yes,
both.
okay.
Or skip.
And the last one, WhatsApp chat or send a postcard?
A Swiss Post is postcard, no post.
Okay. Great. All right. Thank you so much, Anne. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank
to
you very
speak to you
much.
today.
I really loved it.
Yeah, I loved it as well.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Anne.